What is going on, you guys? I'm VM Video Master, and welcome to Tales of the Harvest Moon. Now, it's getting close to that time of the year Thanksgiving, and of course, our favorite holiday of all, Christmas. You know, thinking about Christmas and Thanksgiving, it got me thinking what other scary holidays are there around the world? So, today, I'm going to be doing something a little differently. I'm going to be telling you true holiday legends from around the world. Tonight, we'll travel beyond the lights into true holiday legends from around the world. These are the stories our parents never told us, the ones buried beneath centuries of frost and fear. And once you hear these stories, you'll never celebrate that holiday the same way again. Number one comes all the way from Iceland, the Yule Cat, or Jólaterinn. Our first legend prowls through the blizzards of Iceland. They say it's older than Christmas itself and hungrier than the cold. The Yule Cat, a beast the size of a barn with fur black as midnight and eyes like molten gold. Every Christmas Eve, it hunts those who don't receive new clothes, not as punishment for vanity, but as payment. You see, long ago, villagers worked through winters spinning wool to survive. Lazy workers who failed to contribute were cursed, doomed to face the cat's fury. In some homes, parents still whisper to their children, "Finish your chores, or the Yule Cat will come for you." And sometimes, in the dark of Christmas night, claw marks appear on snow-covered roofs, too large for any animal. So if you live in Iceland and you've heard this legend, let me know in the comments below. Now, this story we've all heard 1,000 times. Number two comes all the way from Germany, also known as Krampus or Krampusnacht. While St. Nicholas rewarded the good, Germany remembers his darker companion, half demon, half man, Krampus, the shadow of Christmas cheer. He carries a basket for the wicked, switches for the disobedient. The legend says if you hear bells outside your window before midnight, it's already too late. In small mountain towns, people still dress as Krampus, parading through the snow, cracking whips and shaking chains. But some claim not everyone behind the masks is human. So if you live in Germany and you've heard this story, you better behave. Number three comes all the way from Japan, the New Year's Mirror, or Aoiwa's Reflection. Japan celebrates Oshigatsu, the New Year, with hopes and renewal. For those who betray loved ones, the mirror holds no mercy. They say Oiwa's spirit returns each New Year's Eve. She appears in the reflection behind your shoulders, her face twisted and her eyes hollow. The first time she appeared centuries ago, a samurai broke his vow. He saw her in the mirror, and within days, his heart completely stopped. Even now, people cover their mirrors before midnight, because when the fireworks fade and the room falls silent, she's waiting to see if you remember her. Number four, all the way from Mexico, the Black Candle of La Befana. In Italy, La Befana is the Christmas witch who brings gifts to children, but in parts of Mexico, it's a darker turn. They say a woman once sought the Christ child, but when she couldn't find him, her grief turned her heart black. Now her candle burns dark as night. But like I said, now her candle burns dark as night. Wherever she wanders, the flame flickers before a tragedy strikes. Travelers claim they've seen her shadow crossing highways at dusk, her eyes glowing in the rearview mirror. And if you find a burnt candle by your window on Christmas Eve, it means she's still searching for a soul pure enough to replace the one she lost. Now, this one, number 5, comes all the way from Ireland, where most of my family is from. And I've actually heard this one. Every December 26th, the people of Ireland once hunted the wren, a tiny bird said to betray Saint Stephen. Boys would carry it through the village, singing songs and begging for coins. But one year, the wren they caught was no bird at all. An old woman appeared where the wren fell, her eyes black as ink. She cursed them for their cruelty, said the spirit of the wren would haunt the land until mercy returned. The next morning, the boys were found lifeless in the frost, feathers scattered around their bodies. Even now, no one haunts or even hunts the wren on that day, not because of tradition, but because of fear. Number 6, this one comes from the Philippines, the Lantern of the Lost. In the Philippines, lanterns light the path for Christmas processions, but some lights don't belong to the living. They call it the Lantern of the Lost, a ghostly glow that appears during Simbang Gabi. Follow it, and it may lead you home, or deep into the water where the drowned still sing Christmas carols. Now, I'm going to say this. I actually have been looking up on that legend, and it is way weird. I tell you that. Number 7, this comes from the USA, the Christmas Eve caller. In modern America, there's a story parents whispered on stormy nights. They call him the Christmas Eve caller, a voice that rings only once each year. The legend began in 1984 when a woman in Ohio answered a call that whispered her name. Then the sound of her own laughter played back to her. She was found frozen on her front porch the next morning. Each year since, police records show reports of phones ringing at exactly 11:59 on Christmas Eve. The call lasts only 3 seconds, just long enough for a whisper. Merry Christmas. You know, the holiday brings light, warmth, and family. But for every story told by the fire, another waits outside in the dark. Whether it's the Yule Cat's claws, Krampus's bells, or the caller's voice. And remember this, every tradition begins with fear. Every legend hides a truth. And sometimes the past still celebrates with us. Well, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you would want to see for a Thanksgiving video, or a fall themed video, or even something for Christmas. And I will do it. In fact, if you put an idea in the comments below, I will even give you a shout out. In fact, this first shout out goes to, of course, 2 people. Bacon the Roblox Tryhard and Emma Brown. And just to let you know, I have not seen any of my good subscribers like Ryan Dillion, GT. I don't know where you guys went, but that shout out is for you. And like I say, you guys, I will see you in the next video.